Hello guys, welcome to Magic Shop. Today in this video we are going to talk about a very special topic from classical mechanics. We will be talking about Poisson bracket. So many of you know about this Poisson bracket. Those of you who do not know what is its concept and how to utilize it, this video is for you. Now guys, before I proceed further, if you have not subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the. Now without further ado, let's just start with this Poisson bracket. So what is this Poisson bracket? So if you want to define Poisson bracket for two variables, let's say one is A, another one is P. This Poisson bracket is defined with respect to variables Q and P. So this Q and P, these are just representative points. Okay, Q are representative variable, P are representative variable. Why I'm telling it R in plural form? Because Q contains Q1, Q2, Q3, Qf, and the corresponding values of P, P1, P2, P3, and so on. So in general, we are writing only Q and P. So Q and P this is just representing these Qis and Pys. That is why a summation sign is used. Sum over I, the formula is del A upon del Q, del B upon del P minus del A upon del P, del B upon del Q. Okay, and whatever coordinates you will have, your sum will go on like this. Now I hope you have understood this one. Now another thing to mention here, if we call some transformation to be canonical, there is a condition which can be explained using Poisson bracket. Let's say we have a transformation of AB with respect to Q and P. If this is 1, we call this transformation as canonical transformation. Okay, we call this transformation as canonical transformation. So now without further ado, let's solve a problem based on this Poisson bracket. So let's say we have to find out the Poisson bracket of this thing. So we have to find out the Poisson bracket of, let's say, R, P. Two variables are given to you, R and P. We have to find out the Poisson bracket. So how can we find out this Poisson bracket? We know R. What is R? R is nothing but x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. So modulus of R will be x square plus y square plus z square to the power. Fine. Similarly, we can define P. P is equals to px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap. Okay. So modulus of P will be given by px square plus py square plus pz square. Now let us try to calculate this. So as per the given formula, this will be defined. Look here, x, y, and g, three coordinates are there. So it will be a function of x px, y py, z pz. So how many terms will come? Three terms. So del r upon del x, del p upon del px minus del r upon del px, del p upon del x. This will be the first term plus del r upon del y, del p upon del py minus del r upon del py del p upon del y. Another term will come related to z, del r upon del z, del p upon del pz minus del r upon del pz, del r upon del z. So you see, these three terms are basically quite identical. So if we calculate only one term, then we can just generalize the other two terms. So let's calculate the first term. Okay, we are calculating the first term. So del r by del x, derivative of r with respect to x, so half into x square plus y square plus z square to the power half minus 1 means minus half, and derivative of x square is 2x. Okay, del p by del px. So this will give you similar type of terms, half times px square plus py square plus pz square to the power minus half into 2 times. You see this 2, this 2, this 2, this 2 get cancelled. What you are left with? So the PPT stopped working. So I am explaining this in this figure. So as you can see, we discussed about uh, xpx by r dot p. So finally we got xpx divided by r dot p. In the same way, for the y and z, we will get ypy by r dot p and zpz by r dot p. In this way, on the numerator we get xpx plus ypy plus zpz, and that will make it r dot p. So it will produce r by mod r means r cap, and p by mod p p cap. So basically your answer will be r dot r cap dot p cap. Unacademy is India's largest online teaching learning platform. You can prepare for various competitive exams like CSR NET, GATE, JEST, TIFL, etc. Especially if you are preparing for CSR NET Physical Science, you can join me on Unacademy. Plus, I cover all the 9 units of physical science. My approach is I precisely give you the concept of the concerned topic and discuss relevant mathematical formula and do their analysis. Relevant problem based on the topic, including previous year questions and non-previous year questions, are also discussed. Homework and assignments are also given. So you can join Unacademy Plus today. Use our referral code Physics Hub for getting the maximum discount on overall fees and put your feet one step ahead towards reaching your goal.